What's going on, everyone? Raptor Rising here with another Strike Eagle video. Today we're taking out a nuclear plant processing facility. Going to be flying low-level ingress through mountains with help from B-52s. Let's get to it. Alright, we're beginning our alignment, and I'll go ahead and set up my weapons here. I've got 3 GBU-24s that we will be using. I will do ripple singles, 3 at intervals of 100 feet. Actually, let's do 50 feet. Our target's one building. So we'll do a good spread there. We want to make sure that we have total target destruction. So 150 feet spacing should do it. Ooh, that's bright. There we go. And it's a night mission. It'll be sunset pretty soon here. So let's get these lights on. Okay, it looks good. We'll check out the terrain following radar as well. That should be pretty interesting. Alright, good jet. Let's get rolling. Brake check. Looks good. We've got good nose wheel authority. Starting our taxi. There's 2. Gosh, I hope that C-17 gets updated soon. Just looking a little tired. Just a little. Enfield, this is buff flight. Missiles are away, and we may ingress at our discretion. Very good. So the B-52s have launched their cruise missiles. They'll saturate the target area where there's a lot of air defenses. We'll come in with our pinpoint strike, hopefully after those are cleaned up. A handsome little V-22 there. All right, approaching the runway.
Y'all rate.
Let's get in position and take off.
Enfield 1-1, unable to clear for takeoff. Enfield 1-1, Cobra ready? You are cleared for takeoff when ready. Climb 300 at QFE 29.92.
Rolling. Airborne. Gear and flaps. It's already sunset, so it's getting pretty dark out. Let's go ahead and get this terrain following radar thing going. We've got it set up. And bring up the page. Right there. Yeah, we'll do 300 feet. I am no longer flying the aircraft. It's flying itself. Minus my left and right movement, of course. Seems to be working pretty okay, though. Alright, so we're starting to get into the hills. I'm gonna go ahead and get this thing ready for the fight, because I want to focus on flying while I'm going through these valleys. And once we get past them, it's pretty much just plains as far as flat land and the target. So I don't want to have to worry about any of this switchology later on. Okay, yeah, we're ready to rock and roll. You can see the terrain following radar is pushing me up to get clearance over these hills here. We're tagging steer point 2, so we're gonna disengage it and bank left towards steer point 3. I'm gonna go just west of it a little. Let's see if we can grab some of these valleys for our ingress.
Low altitude.
Yeah, there's that fly up. Oh, watch out for that. It'll get you in trouble.
Obstacle ahead. Low altitude.
That's all right, Betty. We got this.
Altitude.
And go ahead and rearm it. To disarm the terrain following radar, you just have to pull in your paddle switch. It does that. You hold it, then you release it, and it'll pick right back up where it left off. It's pretty intuitive. And then when you're flying it, you want to make sure that you avoid these carrots when you're turning. Because what that'll do is if you stay outside of those zones for, I think it's 2 seconds or something like that, it'll just automatically say, nope, I'm done flying you. I'm going to pull you up and make sure you're safe. So, you can see that. If we go turn rate, it's not liking that. Fly up. Boom. We got to reset it. Pick it back up. Take these valleys over here. Just try to stay below these ridges as much as possible. And 2's janky. AI does not like flying low. Is that turn rate warning? Alright, so it looks like cruise missiles are finding their targets, which is really good news for us, because there are a lot of SAM batteries down there protecting this very high value target. Yeah, I would say that that has definitely helped out. Just continuing through the valley. These quicker turns, I'm finding that I'm having to fight the terrain following radar a little bit. I want to try to stay low, and it's scared of the mountains ahead, which is good, but also bad for trying to stay out of SAM range. There it goes, being a little more aggressive now. Yeah, I'm actually going to uncouple it. Turn it off for right now. These hills get a lot more dicey around this area, which is why I created more waypoints to try to help me navigate them by myself. I mean, the last minutes of daylight here, it'll start getting really dark really shortly. Alright, we are out of the mountains and into the plains. It's got some hilly terrain here, but for the most part it's fairly flat.
Low altitude. Low altitude.
And that's waypoint 8 going to waypoint 9. That is our IP. And we have one target we need to focus on. The rest of the buildings are not a priority. We want to make sure we take out the processing facility. I mean, you can see it from here on the TGP. That's crazy. We'll get a little bit closer. We'll try to build a patch map. I don't know if we'll be able to. Well, that's kind of grainy, isn't it? Alright. Well, I mean, I can see what I want to hit right here. So let's run in on that. The rolling hills might be a little too much for the radar there. That's okay though. 24 miles to the target. We'll do a pop-up attack. 4 miles. We're going to go ahead and pull up, holding down the pickle button.
2, engaging primary. 2,
Bomb's gone.
running in.
Brake. Okay, target destroyed. Oh yeah. Good hits. 2's released his ordnance as well. Oh, uh-oh. We gotta get out of here. Back in nav mode. Steer point 11. We're out of here.
Low altitude. Low altitude.
Okay, out of the target area. We still have over
Low
17,000
altitude.
pounds of
Low
fuel.
altitude.
But I am burning a lot trying to get out of here. So, we'll see. They've launched aircraft at us. Keep my 2s up so I can see what's going on. Alright, so my plan is to get to the coast as quickly as possible. I'm going to go ahead and take that off. Go NVGs. Now I can illustrate how I can still see my gauges, and now I still have the NVGs, which is a phenomenal quality of life improvement. And it makes night operations so much easier. 120 miles behind me, we've got SA-10 nails emitting to my 3 o'clock. We should be okay as long as we stay relatively close to flight plan. Kind of like the contrast that the FLIR HUD gives you. You can see the trees a little bit better than with just plain MVGs. Luckily, with the Strike Eagle, you can get the best of both worlds. You don't have to pick one or the other, so can't complain. Okay, we have essentially reached the coast, so we should be safe. SB could be flankers or fulcrums they launched at us. Oh, look at that. 15 nails. That's a SA-15 to our 9 o'clock. Going to 8 o'clock. We still have 13,000 pounds of gas. Now that we're safe, we can go ahead and climb up. Start saving some gas. And we're fenced out. It's still just under 12,000 pounds of fuel. Looking good. Let's bring up the HSI. We'll go home to Cobaletti. Okay, we are heading over to Cobaletti. Inbound now. Descending. You can see it right out there. 8 miles out. Let's drop our gear and flaps. If you notice, the left side of the screen is a little bright and washed out. That is looking like it's because of the landing light, because if I switch it off, then it normalizes. So, I don't know if that's a bug or what. Oh, you know what? No, it makes sense because the pod is right there. That's actually really cool. Great feature.
Cobaletti, in field, 1-1, request landing. Infield 1-1, Cobaletti, clear to land, runway 07, wind 067, at 4 meters per second.
Alright, they got the lights on for us. Flaring, kick out our air brakes. Oh, that was super gentle. I love it. It is so nice to not have to fumble with taking your nods on and off. You can still click interface with the aircraft. Such a great quality of life feature. I know I already mentioned it, but makes a heck of a difference. Alright, well, mission success. We took out the processing facility. I believe 2 got rounds on target as well. We evaded the enemy aircraft. The buffs cruise missile strike definitely cleared the way for us. So all in all, a very successful mission. We'll pull into this hangar, shut down the jet, we'll call it. Alright guys, well it is dark as heck, so can't really do my normal send-off. But please do consider leaving a like and a subscribe. Helps me out. Especially that like button. Lets the YouTube algorithm know that you like the content. Hope you guys did. We'll catch you guys in the next video. Raptor out.